Until recently, little has been known about the remarkable true story of an American hero who rose to international fame a century ago and who spurred a significant shift in human consciousness. What made him different from other men and women who changed the course of history is that he wasn't a man or a woman. Beautiful Jim Key was a horse. Bred for the turf but born sickly and crippled, this one-time ugly duckling of a scrub colt who became one of the most heralded celebrities of his day was famous neither for his beauty nor his speed, but instead for his exceptional intelligence. Said to have an IQ equivalent to a human sixth grader, Jim captured the heart of America by demonstrating inexplicable abilities to read, write, spell, do mathematics, tell time, sort mail, cite Bible passages, debate politics, and more. Trained by self-taught veterinarian Dr. William Key, with only kindness and patience, Jim was an educated horse, whose abilities to read, spell, do math, and more made him more valuable than any racehorse of his time. Dr. Key, an ex-slave, Civil War veteran, horse whisperer, entrepreneur, perhaps the most famous African American of his day, debuted Jim at the Tennessee Centennial in 1897 as part of the Negro Department's Agricultural Exposition, where they were discovered by innovative promoter Albert Rogers. For the next 9 years, Jim performed in nationwide expositions and World's Fairs to wildly receptive crowds, smashing box office records, traveling the nation with his unusual entourage that included Monk, his canine bodyguard. Together with Dr. Key and Albert Rogers, Beautiful Jim Key helped energize the humane movement and made the phrase, "Be kind to animals," a household ideal. His own promotional pamphlet was a bestseller, as he soon became known as the Equine Millionaire. $10 million Americans witnessed his performances, and 2 million children signed the Jim Key Pledge, "I promise always to be kind to all creatures." Humane societies sprang up, funding Beautiful Jim Key ambulances and veterinary centers. Jim also promoted the values of education and literacy, all the while continuing his own education, no matter how successful he became. Together, he and Dr. Key broke down numerous color barriers and were even the first secular performers at the Ryman Auditorium, paving the way for none other than Elvis Presley. Jim was one of the first celebrities to sign major endorsement deals with advertisers. In 1906, after capturing the box office in every major hall in America that year, Jim retired to his home in Shelbyville. In 1909, Dr. Key died, followed 3 years after that by Beautiful Jim Key. For nearly a century, his story has remained buried in Shelbyville, where many of Jim's descendants, Tennessee walking horses, have made the area famous today. Embodying the great American values that seek to end cruelty and violence while promoting kindness, tolerance, literacy, equality, and justice, Beautiful Jim Key has come back from the lost pages of history at a time in the world when perhaps he is most needed.